You are losing money by trying to make money. And the system selling you the side hustle is designed to extract more than it will ever give back. Stay-at-home moms are being targeted by one of the most efficient labor extraction models in the digital economy. It is packaged as freedom. It is sold as flexibility. But the structure beneath it is not a business model. It is a time arbitrage trap. The platform promises passive income. The reality is active depletion. And the gap between those two things is where your economic sovereignty disappears. This is not about effort. This is about architecture. The side hustle economy was not built to scale your income. It was built to scale someone else's. Here is what that looks like in practice. You sign up for a platform. You are told the setup is quick. You are told the income is residual. You are told other moms are doing this successfully. All of those statements are true. None of them are complete. What you are not told is that the platform's revenue model depends on you staying small. It depends on you remaining dependent. It depends on you working inside their system instead of building your own. The trap is not the product. The trap is the structure. And most creators never see it until they have already spent 6 months inside it. Let's break down the mechanics. The platform offers you a commission structure. You sell a product. You earn a percentage. The percentage feels fair. The work feels manageable. The income feels real. But here is what is missing from that equation. You do not own the customer relationship. You do not control the pricing. You do not set the terms. You are renting access to an income stream that can be adjusted, paused, or removed at any time. This is not entrepreneurship. This is digital sharecropping. And the harvest belongs to the landowner. Now contrast that with what actual income architecture looks like. You own the audience. You own the offer. You own the delivery system. You own the pricing model. You own the brand relationship. You own the data. That is not a side hustle. That is a business. And the difference between those two structures is the difference between renting and owning. Most stay-at-home moms are not being offered ownership. They are being offered participation. And participation does not compound, it extracts. Here is the cognitive error that keeps this cycle running. Women believe that starting small means starting safely. They believe that working inside someone else's platform reduces risk. They believe that earning a little bit of money now is better than building something that might take longer. All of those beliefs are economically rational in the short term. All of them are financially destructive in the long term. Because what you are trading is not just time for money. You are trading optionality for immediacy. You are trading ownership for access. You are trading leverage for convenience. And once that trade is made, it is very difficult to reverse. Let's talk about what this looks like inside a household. You start the side hustle during nap time. You work it after bedtime. You manage it between school drop-off and pick-up. You carve out small windows of focus from a schedule that was already full. The income starts arriving. It is not large, but it is real. And that reality feels like progress. So you keep going. You post more. You message more. You engage more. You optimize more. And 6 months later, you are working harder than you were at the beginning. But your income has not doubled. It has plateaued. Because the platform's model is not built for exponential growth. It is built for distributed extraction. You are one node in a network that benefits from your activity, that does not reward your scale. Now here is the part that most people miss. The problem is not that the income is small. The problem is that the structure cannot grow. And if the structure cannot grow, you cannot grow. You can only work harder. This is the invisible ceiling. And it exists in almost every affiliate model, MLM structure, and platform-dependent side hustle in the creator economy. The alternative is not to avoid digital income. The alternative is to build it correctly from the beginning. That means choosing systems that allow you to own the relationship, control the offer, and scale the delivery without increasing your labor. Some creators use a simple tool for this, a dedicated system that tracks audience behavior, manages email sequences, and automates product delivery without requiring constant manual input. Link in the description. But the tool is not the solution. The tool is the infrastructure. The solution is the mental model shift. And that shift looks like this. Stop asking, what can I sell quickly? Start asking, what can I own permanently? Stop asking, what platform pays the most? Start asking, what system lets me control the terms? Stop asking, what side hustle fits my schedule? Start asking, what business model compounds my time? Those questions change the entire architecture of how you approach income. And once the architecture changes, the outcomes change. Here is what that looks like in practice. Instead of promoting someone else's product for a percentage, you create a small digital product that solves one specific problem. It could be a template. It could be a guide. It could be a checklist. It does not need to be complex. It needs to be owned. You build a simple audience around that problem. You use email. You use organic content. You do not chase algorithms. You build direct access. You sell the product once. You automate the delivery. You keep the revenue. You repeat the process with a second product, then a third, then a fourth. This is not faster than a side hustle, but it is exponential. And exponential systems do not require you to work harder as they grow. They require you to work smarter at the beginning and then let the structure carry the load. That is the difference between renting your time and owning your income. Now let's address the psychological resistance. Most women hear this and think, I do not have time to build something from scratch. I need money now. I cannot wait 6 months to see results. That is a valid concern. It is also the exact reason the side hustle trap works. Because urgency makes you choose access over ownership. And once you choose access, you stay inside the system that benefits from your urgency. But here is the economic reality. If you spend 6 months inside a platform-dependent side hustle, you will have income. If you spend 6 months building an own system, you will have income and infrastructure. One of those scenarios compounds, the other one resets every month. So the question is not whether you have time. The question is whether you are spending your time building equity or renting effort. Most stay-at-home moms are renting, and the landlord is the platform. Here is what shifting that looks like. You do not need to quit the side hustle immediately. You need to start building the alternative in parallel. You allocate hours per week to infrastructure. You create one small owned asset. You test one direct offer. You do not replace your current income. You create a second income stream that you control. And over time, you shift your energy toward the system that compounds and away from the system that extracts. This is not about motivation. This is about allocation. And allocation is an economic decision, not an emotional one. Let's talk about what this means for your household. Right now, your side hustle income might cover groceries. It might cover extracurriculars. It might cover debt payments. That income is real and it matters. But if that income disappears tomorrow because the platform changes its terms, or the algorithm shifts, or the commission structure gets adjusted, you are back to zero. That is not income security. That is income dependency. And dependency is the opposite of sovereignty. Owned income does not disappear when someone else changes the rules. Owned income grows when you improve the system. Owned income allows you to raise prices, expand offers, and build long-term customer relationships. That is what financial autonomy actually looks like. And it does not come from working harder inside someone else's structure. It comes from building your own. Here is the final pattern to observe. Every platform-dependent side hustle has a built-in expiration date. It might be 3 months. It might be 3 years, but it will end. Because the platform's incentives are not aligned with your long-term growth. The platform benefits from you staying active but small. You benefit from scaling and reducing your labor. Those two goals are in direct conflict. And when the conflict becomes visible, the platform adjusts. They change the payout structure. They introduce new fees. They reduce visibility. They prioritize newer users. and you are left with a choice. Work harder to maintain the same income, or start over somewhere else. That is not a side hustle. That is a treadmill. And the only way off the treadmill is to stop running on someone else's machine. So here is the recalibration. If you are inside a platform-dependent side hustle right now, do not shame yourself. Do not panic. Do not quit immediately. Just observe the structure. Ask yourself, do I own this income stream, or am I renting access to it? If the answer is renting, start building the alternative, small, quiet, incremental, one owned asset. One direct offer, one email list, one product. That is not a side hustle. That is the foundation of a business, and businesses compound. Side hustles extract. Notice the difference. And build accordingly. Disclaimer: this content is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial, legal, or professional advice. Any purchasing decisions are entirely your own responsibility. Some links may be affiliate links, meaning we may earn a commission at no additional cost to you. Please perform your own research before making any financial decisions.